right, tell me when we're on. Are we actually on?
All right. Welcome to You Asked For It.
We are here. You asked for it with Levi Cox
And Austin Walsh.
and we are here for a special Pride edition of You Asked for It. So
Happy Pride,
happy
everyone.
Pride! I don't know if you don't live in Lethbridge and you're listening, but globally June is known as Pride Month, and it stems back to the history of it would be the Stonewall riots happening. Just to educate ourselves a little bit on that, it was the beginning of gay rights movement, and what happened was the police were actually raiding bathhouses, and they, well, the story goes, a trans black woman threw a brick at the police, and that started the first riot, which was the movement to start gay rights, which became gay pride, which now mostly is a big celebration. And it's a lot of controversy at that, because it is a political movement, but it is also a celebration, and it's about being visible in your town, city, community, and globally. So
A little queer history.
a little queer history. I want to talk about that because I'm feeling a little bit emotional, because we just came from
Our flag raising here in Lethbridge, Alberta.
our flag raising today in Lethbridge, and there were so many great speakers and an emotional dance, like a
flash mob.
a flash mob. I was so impressed. Like some of the speeches were so great. Like Maria Fitzpatrick, her speech was amazing. It was just a really great day, and even though it was raining out there, so many people showed up to celebrate Pride and show this how proud and inclusive our community is. So I don't think it was our biggest numbers we've had, but it was a great turnout, and it was
And considering the rain we were having today too, I think it was actually
it was
great turnout.
excellent turnout.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little I was really excited, like, to see the reaction of the audience when that flash mob came out,
Yeah.
because like they didn't know what was happening, and people started joining from the crowd. Does everyone know what a flash mob is? I mean, that's something I've always wanted to be part of, is a flash mob. So I was like, oh damn, this is good. It was really cool. Diani and Javis, gold star on the choreography there, and Jen, your singing was amazing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Pride Week, and it's already been a lot going on. So
Yeah, we're like a couple days in. Even though today was our flag raising, there's already been so much going on.
So last night we went to the Princess Show, and
Mhm.
it's like a queer theater, but it's like
It's kind of like an anime, but like
yeah, it's like pop music, anime, very cool. We had Aaron and Richie come in from Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Nova Scotia to come put it on, and I was just again so impressive. So we've been also burning the candle at both ends, because understatement. We are getting ready for the Lethbridge Pride Fest event, Saturday, June 23rd. It's our parade, and then our party in the park. And way back it's our 10-year of Pride, but only 9 years of having a celebration in the park. And when we couldn't get anyone to perform, there was two groups who were there willing to perform, and that was the Desert Wind Belly Dancers, we love you, and Catwalk Salon Spa. And that was kind of our first big entertainment. So Catwalk Salon Spa, even though you all love Chrissy and Salem, well, because last year's performances were
pretty epic.
pretty awesome.
If
So
we say so ourselves.
we had so much fun performing last year at the park. But this year we'll be performing at Pride in the Park. But this time we'll be performing as Catwalk Salon and Spa, and going back to our roots and putting on an amazing hair show. So let's talk about so between going to events and putting on events, because we're both members of the Pride Board, we're also dyeing and coloring and preparing our show and our fashion show, getting our models ready. So it's not just like one thing, it's like thing on top of thing. So I don't want to ruin any surprises, but we did 4 models yesterday to get ready for the show, and they're walking around Lethbridge with some pretty crazy hair until
they're looking awesome.
they looked awesome.
And I'll say our dance is coming along beautifully, and I cannot wait to get set up for that on Friday night, because it's going to be epic.
Yeah, so we're going to actually talk about that. So we're having our 10-year Pride dance this Saturday. If you haven't been to Lethbridge Pride Fest, this is the year I really am going to encourage you to come. Come to our parade. It is going to be amazing. It's all of our city's parade. You're all welcome. It doesn't matter where you fall in the spectrum of LGBTQ plus. if you just want to come and celebrate and just smile at your friends, then just like come and we go from City Hall down to Galt Gardens, and then we start our party in the park. Our party in the park is all ages. We have 2 stages this year. One stage features more kid-friendly acts.
It's like a youth stage.
A youth stage.
Got drag queen story time happening at that. Some face painting, some like tent activities.
We have food trucks. We have vendors. I think like over 50 vendors. I mean, it's really become such a big celebration.
Yeah.
I remember being at some of the first ones. We'd get like 100 or so people, and this is a big departure from that. It's getting bigger and better. And Amy Heff is coming.
Yeah.
So Amy Heff is a pop star, and she's going to be performing for us. And
got some good DJs in the park. Couple things lined up.
So yeah, we're getting ready for our fashion show, and it's been a lot of work. I got to talk to our last model tonight, and we're going to be doing their hair Friday, so they don't have to wear their hair all week to work, because we know what their work would think of that hairdo we're about to do to their hair. I want also, Austin, I want you to actually talk about what we did on Saturday night. Do you remember?
I have no idea what happened 5 minutes ago.
Okay, Saturday night we put on a very special event for Lethbridge Pride Fest.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna let Austin talk about what we did Saturday night at Catwalk Salon Spa.
So Saturday we hosted an event called Catwalks Express Yourself, put on by Lethbridge Pride Fest, which is us. And basically we just did like a hair and makeup night, a lot of little beauty workshops, and just teaching people how to express themselves through makeup and hair, and taught like a little seminar on how to pick out right or proper hairstyles that suit your face, or colors that might accentuate or disguise areas that you want to accentuate or disguise. We did some makeup little thing there, and I taught masculinization and feminization through contouring. So got to like, butch up some peeps and femme up some peeps. It was pretty cool.
I was actually a little jealous I didn't get to go to your class, because even though I live with you, I don't always get to see how you do the makeup. And Austin is a very talented makeup artist, and he just
thank you very much.
he'll take a couple things and he like rubs them on your face, and you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, I look gorgeous. So I actually need to sit through some more of your classes.
It was pretty fun, and we had about 43 people show up. So we just had
about 43. Well, that's a pretty specific number.
Well, okay,
about 43. We had 43 people show up.
40 people. 43 people.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
We did. I want to thank Jesse and Lacey, and of course Joanne from Catwalk for. Oh, are you tired, dude? You got to wake up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we each took a section of the salon and did a different class, a half-hour class, and then people toured through all the classes with smoke breaks and snack breaks in between.
It up. We had some good snacks there too. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, it was free of charge, and I just hope that next year, if you need a safe, inclusive ear, or to talk about what you might need, then
just help you express your true self. We want to help you express yourself. If you feel like you're not able to, femme up your face when you aren't feeling that way, then we'd love to help you.
Yeah, Catwalk Salon Spa is always there to help you. I remember one of my clients sat down in my chair. I'd been doing the hair for some time, and said, I want to show you the hairstyle I want, and I don't want you to laugh or think I'm weird. And I'm like, no, I won't think you're weird or anything. And show me. And my client, who identified as male, showed me a picture of a woman's haircut. And I knew we had a long ways to go to get to the style they wanted, but we pulled out the bleach and we started growing that hair, and
now they're there.
Now they're there, and it's a beautiful transformation. So, we're very aware and very supportive. No funny looks.
No.
So, if you ever are looking for a safe shop, then you know where to come.
You're safe in our chairs.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just thought the class went so good. Again, it's been Pride's all about this party, and I'm always yay, it's Pride. But I have all these heartfelt moments with Pride this year. It's been pretty touching. So.
Well, after 10 years of you being involved in it too, I imagine that it's pretty, well, even more than that, but 10 years officially of Pride.
Yeah.
It's your baby,
wow.
and, a lot of people's baby, but just to see it happen, and to see 10 years now in fruition, it's pretty bittersweet for you, I bet.
Well, I'm definitely soaking it in. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just having the best time. And then there was something else that happened this weekend for Pride Fest. Oh, Friday night we did the youth dance. So youth dance was just programming for 14 to 18. So put on youth dance. And again, a lot of these kids in high school take this as their prom. And so it's like their prom and a dance at once. So we make it not like a little school dance. We have like drag queens, games, try to make it really fun and out
Good
there.
pop music, and
we make sure not to we hire a really good DJ. So the youth dance was another huge success. I'm not sure the numbers out of that, but that was fantastic.
Totally. What a great program to have for like youth in the city too, because we always have things for like adult only or like some all ages ones, but we didn't really have like youth specific ones, and now like this is the second or third year in a row now we've had that.
Totally.
Pretty cool.
It's been awesome. So
gives us like GSA groups some meet and greet time.
And speaking of the GSA groups, I'm going to be making a stop down at the Kaleidoscope group at St. Francis on Wednesday. So if you're at St. Francis or you're a student at St. Francis, you are going to get a visit from the one and only Levi Cox at your school, 11 o'clock at the Kaleidoscope room. So I think it's so cool. I think it's a way they found to get a pride group in their school. It's called a Kaleidoscope group.
Yeah, it's like their way of kind of going around.
Well, I'm not sure about
some
that.
rules.
I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I don't know what it is actually, but I'm excited to go to the Kaleidoscope group Wednesday at St. Francis.
And
so
I have to send my regrets. I'm in Calgary teaching a makeup class, but I would love to have been there too.
Yeah. So not only is Austin a makeup artist, he also teaches other makeup artists and certifies them. So it's pretty awesome.
It's a busy, busy life for Levi and Austin.
Right now, it's been lots. It's been really good. Now I know we're going to go focused on Pride this week because that's what we're doing. After the flag raising, after hundreds of people showed up, I want you to know that there's a party going on right now at Hudson's. So Hudson's is the official after party. And so that's so cool. Again, Hudson's is hosting 2 events for us because they have Les Talk About It. It's a taco night on, I think, Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So Les Talk About It is coming up too. So that's pretty exciting.
That's amazing.
So I'm talking about all this Pride stuff. And there's one big thing that I'm not talking about today so far.
And what's that?
It's a very special day. It is June 18th. And it is Austin's birthday.
It is my birthday today.
I know it was a little tough because we've been burning the candles at both ends. We just got home from Barcelona. We've been working, traveling, and it was a rainy day today. And I saw Austin. He's like, I just want to stay in bed.
Yeah, it has been one of those days.
And then he woke up to about 12 texts and about 150 Facebook notifications saying happy birthday, and I'm like, get yourself out of bed. Look at all these people who are loving you and wanting to see you and communicate with you. So
I'm very blessed to have so many awesome people in my life.
And if you're on my Snapchat, I want to tell you I accidentally said Austin is turning 23.
And we'll just let you think that.
23
forever.
I did correct it. So my social media today said happy 23rd to Austin. Oh my gosh. So Austin is?
I'm 29 years old today.
You are feeling weird about this. Why is your 20s feeling weird to you?
I don't know. It just like it has this ominous feeling. Not that I feel old, because I know that I'm not.
Right.
But like it's the end of my 20s.
Yeah.
I gotta do it all this year.
It's pretty funny, like watching him. He's like, I don't know why I feel weird about my birthday, but I feel weird. And I'm like, is it because you're getting to be almost 30,
no,
Austin?
I want to be 30.
You want to be 30?
Yeah, I feel like 29 people still, you tell your clients, how old are you? I'm 29. They'll be like, oh, you're such a baby. But 30, for some reason, I feel like they're just like, oh, okay. There's none of that like baby commentary after. Not that it actually matters at all.
To our listeners who are in their 20s, the 20s were a good time. And to my listeners in their 30s, if I wish I could have a show of hands right now, because who had an amazing time or is having an amazing time in their 30s? Because the 30s for me was like, I just really started to like give less fucks, or didn't really care like what people thought anymore about me, or I want people to have my opinion. I'm not gonna be rude, but I didn't dwell on these things that seem to happen. So I don't know, and now that I've entered my 40s, so now I am officially 40, I expect another great decade because everyone just tells me it gets better, and I actually truly believe that. So welcome to almost 30, Austin.
Well, thank you. 29, here goes.
29, here we go. So what else? Tell us about some of the birthday wishes. What's happened today?
Oh, just a lot of Facebook messages, and my parents, my brother and sister.
Your mom wrote you the nicest message.
She did. She just wanted to express to me how much she loves me and how much she likes the person that I became today.
So if you're the Walsh family and you're listening or watching to our show tonight, of course, you all started calling when we're at the flag raising.
Every one of you.
So here,
don't call me all day. So our flag is going up and my phone is going off.
Yeah, we're sitting here and they're like pulling the flag up. They're playing like the beautiful music, and Austin's phone is going. He's like, boom, boom.
Everybody's like, my phone died. I need to borrow your phone. I'm like, stop.
So if you were like, trying to get a hold of Austin and you're his family, he only hung up on you to watch the flag raise. So we raced over from the flag raising to come talk to you on, you asked for it, because we don't want to miss one opportunity to be here and talk with you. So, yeah, that's what I got to say about
that. Thanks, everyone, anyway.
Yeah.
Love you all.
You'll have to call your mom and dad when we're done the show.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Do you want to give them a little shout out?
I did. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
What about your sister? Come on.
And Sarah Ann and Dustin, of course.
We also did Father's Day brunch yesterday, or lunch with my dad.
We did. And I want to talk about the Father's Day event we had at Catwalk, because that was the cutest night ever.
Yeah.
We partnered up with 2 radio stations here that are sisters, the 98.1 The Bridge and CJOC. I don't remember what that number one is. But
94
point something.
Well,
but we had this Father's Day event there, so it was a daddy-daughter hair night, and we taught dads how to style their daughter's hair for them. So we had 13 guys come in with their kids, and we taught them braiding, we taught them some brushing, because it's actually shocking how many guys out there don't know how to brush long hair, and obviously if you don't have long hair, you wouldn't know, but there's a very specific way you got to brush out long hair so it doesn't tangle up, and I think that was actually a big lesson for a lot of guys. But some of them, they started braiding, they really got it, and they were so happy. And these little girls are like 5 years old, and they were so excited to have their dads put their hair in ponytails even.
We called it Father's Day Hair Factory, and I don't know if anyone else has coined that name, but I'll be honest, I wasn't really looking forward to this event. I was like, what is this event?
And his mom was planning it.
And my mom was planning this.
Yeah.
What is happening? What is happening today? Oh my gosh, is this happening? I think we're being flash mobbed right on air.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Don't burn yourself.
You can't pull those out.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Here.
We have a big group of people around us right now who are singing happy birthday to me.
Hi, Jess FM viewers. I'm just going to give you a tour of the room here. Okay, here you go. I can't even quite see y'all. Look at that. Is that a birthday surprise for Austin on air?
Come on in.
Oh,
that is
so
nuts.
Cool.
You are so nice.
He's got to join in. We're not in presence here. I take it Lacey's still busy coloring models.
Probably.
Oh my God.
What movie is that?
Okay, so I don't know how this looks on our set. But hi, listeners from Chess FM. Yeah. If you're wearing green. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go, Mark. Oh! Oh, you're. Oh! And my mom just wrecked the carpet.
And all the wires.
I had no idea this was happening.
So, yeah, so why not? It's your birthday. It's been a little hard to squeeze in a birthday moment for Austin. This is his first time really getting to hear happy birthday today.
Oh, my gosh.
So basically, you can comment on our show today, and you can say happy birthday to Austin. I bought him a fancy crystal glass.
Oh, hey.
He's fancy like that. you might be in. We might see our friends here on set. You might not. Look at maybe see her head.
You should.
Did you? Oh, there you go. Can you see yourself? So literally, we came from flag raising to pulling off a little surprise for the man of the hour.
Oh my gosh!
All right, here you have I'm gonna cheers you. I know they don't have a drink, but cheers, Austin Walsh, to your 29th birthday, last year of your 20s.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to all our Jess FM listeners for celebrating this moment with us. So look at your first on-air birthday.
Oh, there
How's
you
that
go.
feel?
Awesome.
Jesse's passing that out. Here we go. So.
What are we talking about now?
So what are we talking about? Okay, so I got a few friends in the room, so they can't really see you mostly, but come a little closer, because I might ask you questions about birthdays. You're good. My friends are acting shy, but I know they're all extra. So
what a great surprise! Thank you, everyone.
Should we do a cheers?
Cheers.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Can we cheers? Here's an official cheers. If you put your here, we can get our hands in the camera.
Oh.
So I don't know what we can see on that screen. See hands there? Cheers!
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Austin!
To Austin's 20s, the last time.
The
Well,
last
the
20s.
first time that I'll be 29.
And then it'll go back to 20.
Yeah, no, I'll be 29 for the rest of my life now.
So we are continuing the party after the show at Hudson's tonight. So thank you to our friends for surprising us. We might as well just turn the conversation around a little bit of birthday talk here. So I'm going to ask one of my looks like less shy guests here, Jesse. Do you want to join us for a question?
Sure.
Okay, come here. Okay, here. I'm going to move over. Do we have one more chair? Okay, here's a good chair. Whoop. Okay, so we got Jesse here. Thank you all. I know we can't fit on this beautiful desk.
Squeeze in a little.
Squeeze in. Let's see.
Desk.
Okay, look.
Am I on the
If
desk?
you look, you're on the desk. There you are. Oh, you're on set.
Oh,
We
that's
are in
great.
our fancy office in downtown LA.
And Jesse, welcome to Jess FM.
Jesse at Jess
You
FM.
asked for it.
So I'm impromptu going to ask some of our guests some questions. So I'm going to ask Jesse a question because I have a guest here. Hi, Jesse.
Hi.
Tell us who you are and what you do.
My name's Jessie. I work at Catwalk Salon and Spa as a stylist. And yeah.
A big advocate for roller derby for a lot of years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you
You
were.
kind of started roller derby here.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
Yeah.
pioneers here at Catwalk.
Yeah.
So, so I'm gonna just put Jessie on the spot, but she's one of the stylists I was talking about who was at Express Yourself Night.
Yeah.
And that was very successful. So thank you for doing that.
We
Yeah.
can't thank you enough. Jesse did a workshop on picking hairstyles and colors that suit your face shape.
So
Yeah.
do you mind if I ask you on air your age? You're not supposed to ask someone that.
I'm 30.
Are you 30 exactly?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this leads into my question. So I was hoping Jesse would share a story with us, and here's what I'm curious: what was your worst birthday?
My worst
That you could remember.
birthday. Probably my 18th birthday.
No.
Just, I think I thought I was invincible at 18, so I think I went
As
to
we
the
all do.
Ship and Anchor in Calgary, and I think like 30 people showed up and bought me shots, and I just remember being carried, like fireman carried out, and I like back to my car and woke up in like a mess and was like, okay, never again. But that was a lie. So
I'm sure you weren't the first person to be fireman carried out of the ship.
yeah.
yeah. So you're eight.
That was
You're
one of my favorite places when I lived in Calgary
Yeah.
too. But
So-
I might have been carried out of there on accident once or
Yeah.
twice.
I did a similar thing on my 18th. I bar hopped and everyone was buying you shots, and I passed out on the lawn outside of the Lethbridge Lodge. So that was kind of embarrassing. I was actually asleep on the grass, so it was not a good look. So that's one of your worst birthdays you can remember?
Yeah, on the spot. Yeah.
On the spot?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
What about a special one? And it could be any age. What was a good birthday?
Well, my
for you?
30th birthday was really special. We went to Disneyland,
Maybe
as
Oh.
all adults do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And San Francisco. So yeah, that was really special.
That sounds like a really gay
Yeah.
birthday.
Were you day drinking in Disney?
No, we were on the no alcohol side of Disney. We did it dry.
Oh.
15 hours of.
I got to tell you all a secret I learned about Disney. I love Disneyland. And in Disneyland, there's a game called Hidden Mickey. And you get this book, and there's hidden Mickey ears all around the park. So you look for Mickeys in the sidewalk, in the shrubs, on the walls. So there's this game, Hidden Mickey. But when I go to Disneyland, I play a different kind of Hidden Mickey. You pour any clear alcohol into your water bottle. They do not check. So you can add gin, vodka, even white tequila into your water bottle and play your own game of Hidden Mickey.
Yeah.
It makes Disneyland so much funner.
They
So
have really big Disney-themed cups that you can get
Yep.
some Diet Pepsi in and
there you go.
pour in your Hidden Mickey.
Hidden Mickey. Your next time, okay? Just talk to me when you're going to Disneyland. I got all sorts of tips.
Disneyland, if you're listening, don't blacklist me, please.
And also, did you know there's a gay cruising area at Disney?
No.
Yeah, especially Florida.
Enough.
Florida?
Yeah, there's this naughty land. You go over to like the naughty land where all the Peter Pan kids turned into like
Right.
To Peter Pan?
yeah. There's
Forever?
there's a gay bar there, and yeah.
No.
Yes. Yeah. There's Jessica Rabbit, the
Sure.
mascot. It's amazing. It's it's only
Missed that.
yeah. We Disney World though.
Oh,
Disney
I thought all
World.
the gays ran away from Florida.
Yeah.
Are they still there?
No,
Get
they got
out.
old and they moved back.
Okay.
Yeah, they got all the gays got old and moved back.
Got a pink tracksuit and moved back.
Uh,
All right.
Well, thank you, Jesse, for
Yeah,
answering.
thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll have to have Jesse back on the show again. So thanks for answering one of your worst birthdays and best birthdays.
Yeah.
So do you mind if I'm going to call another guest in?
That's
And then
great.
I want to tell you about my age.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna call in another guest. Who wants to volunteer?
Greg.
Come on, Greg, get out here. So
Joanne.
there, the very handsome and talented Gregory Whitbeck. This is my cousin on air. Let's hear how his radio voice is. You ready, Greg?
What?
You got a face for radio.
A face for radio.
Luckily, we're videotaping because he's cute. This is my cousin Greg. And Greg, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Greg Whitbeck, and I'm a hairstylist at Catwalk Salon and Spa.
Are you gay?
I feel like this is
No.
a paid campaign.
Oh, I
for
thought I
Catwalk.
thought all hairdressers were gay.
Yeah, we get that a lot, but it's okay.
Yeah, no. So
Greg is an ally.
Greg
That's
is
what I
definitely an
call him.
ally. Greg is an amazing and talented hairdresser at Catwalk. So I'm going to ask you a different question so we don't get repetitive here. What was...
That's not even fair. I was totally like prepping my like,
So look-
what's my worst one and what's my best.
Okay, well, this is talk radio. You have to be good on the spot. So I'm going to ask Greg, what was a hard birthday for him because of maybe terms of age or things going on in life? Like why... What was like...
25.
25?
No, 26. 26.
And why?
'Cause when I was 25, I had a bacterial infection in my tooth, like an abscess tooth,
Right.
and it spread to my heart. And so I had a heart attack on like, it was like end of April, and then by July 4th, which is my birthday, Independence Day of the wrong country for sure.
He's born on July 4th and he's Canadian. That's interesting.
3 days late.
You know, you've been
3
in my
days late
family
to
for
so
2
many
years
better
now, and
parties.
I didn't even know that was your birthday.
Oh, you did it? Come on.
We're always together on the 4th of July. I think.
It's
And-
true.
1st of July.
Well, first
that
but,
week,
you know,
we're always
yeah,
like
yeah.
partying or going down the river.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened on your
So when
birthday?
I turned 26, it was kind of like, well, I'm basically midlife crisis right now. Like, just survived that, and now I'm over a quarter century. I'm like, oh, I just felt like the oldest man at 26 years old, and it took to like 28 to be like, no, I don't have to do that. I don't have to get old now. I got lots of time. For
Well,
that.
I would tell you, any of our listeners who have had a heart attack, I think having a heart attack at 25 might freak any of you out. Yeah, you're the only one I know who's like gone through that at that age. You're definitely living your 20s all over again now.
Oh yeah, I feel like I came onto like an attitude where I could redefine myself at any time.
Okay.
So I kind of got into this thing. It was like if I lived a day that I didn't like, I forgot about it and moved on to the next one.
I like that. I like that.
And because it really, like, coming and working at Catwalk really opened me up from not being like the roofing football player I was
Okay.
before.
Okay.
And it just really softened some of my harder edges and really made me feel like I finally found who that person is under it all. And so I'm like, to hell with this. I'm going to live my 20s all over again. Why not?
I love that message. And what I really like is not to dwell on the past and to really like look at every day as a new day or a new opportunity. Because I mean, we all get beat down by things like losing a job, losing a boyfriend, losing a spouse, health problems. But it's like, what's your next chapter and what are you going to do to like make your life better? And that's a good message. So you told us your worst birthday was going 26. What was one of your good years? What was a good year for you?
A good year. For
Like
me.
what an age, like a birthday time.
I don't know who can't say 21.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There is so much build up to 21 because you're like 14, you get your learner. 16 is your license. 18, you can drink in Alberta. 19, you can drink anywhere in Canada. And then it's like that 21, you're like, now I'm an adult. And you hit that
go to the
age.
States and drink.
I know,
now.
it's like, I can go anywhere. Let's go to Vegas. And it's just like that 21 year, you try and like push it.
Okay, I agree. I agree.
You try and just, you're like, I'm 21 and I don't even know who I am and I don't care.
So 21 is like finally you can really stick your middle finger up and say, I'm an adult now.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. It's that
Because
total.
at 18 we think we can say that, but we haven't really learned our lessons.
No.
So
As all of us know, the
I think
choices
at like
at 18 are
45,
still
most
like,
men can still say they don't know most of their lessons.
I want to talk about that because it's a big deal here in Canada that when we turn 21 we can go drinking in America and we can go to casinos, because here it's like
But
18.
here in Alberta, we can be 18 and do all those things anyway.
and
We're
I know
like a very specific thing.
Totally.
You know
Then
what
we
I
can
mean?
drink at 18 in Alberta. And I was going to say, we know that a lot of our listeners are global, and it's really interesting because a lot of the drinking ages are even like 16 or younger. So
or they even just water it down. Like,
Yeah,
like you go to Spain in some places,
Oh.
and it's like they give it to little kids just watered down.
kids are drinking alcohol, but it's not a big deal. They don't probably do that big binge drink thing at 18 that we do.
Yeah.
So
well, you know, it's cold here. Sometimes you just want to like drink till you can't feel it.
So if you live in a country and you're listening and you're going to comment on this, please tell me what your age limit of drinking is. I'm just kind of curious if there's like something younger than 16 out there. I'm sure we could Google that, but I'm just kind of curious about that one. So Greg, while I have you on here, thank you for answering our questions.
No
Love to have you
problem.
back. Don't leave yet. Austin, you want to tell us about your 18th birthday?
Oh, my 18th birthday.
It is your birthday. You get to talk.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So I grew up in a really small town in northern Alberta. There's 800 people there. My parents were trying to promote me like singing and stuff. So we would always go to this karaoke bar in a little town called Thorhild, Alberta. And I'd already been going there quite a few times before I turned 18. So on my 18th birthday, my parents drove me to this place again. It was like 45-minute drive or so, and I was with a girl at the time. So
You were dating a girl
I was.
on your
so
18th
she
birthday?
drove up from Calgary, and we went to this place in Thorhild and had the karaoke bar, and we brought out this cake at midnight, or they did for me. So I like partied with my parents on my 18th birthday, and the owner of the bar, who'd been kind of paying me to sing there, like for a couple months at least at that point. She says, "How old are you?" And I said 18, and she was livid, and she was so mad at my parents that they would like jeopardize her liquor license by bringing an underage person there. But
So you were attending the bar before you were 18 and then celebrated
with
your...
my mom and dad, I feel like that somehow justifies everything.
Oh yeah, that's much better when your parents are making an underage kid drink. That's much better.
Well, this might not mean anything to anyone else, but my parents are newfie, and alcohol is like a part of our culture.
Yes, they were. That's pretty hilarious that you didn't realize that you were like, gonna like butt out yourself at the bar for
Yeah.
drinking at your 18th birthday by having your birthday at the 18th. So,
Yeah,
oh my god, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
totally.
Maybe that champagne went to my head.
Alrighty.
So, anyway, I want to just kind of wrap up our show tonight. So, I want to tell you all, first off, happy birthday, Austin.
Oh, thank you.
One, Ellen. Happy birthday, Austin!
Happy birthday!
We are going to try to survive this Pride Week. We're going to see if our livers can take it. We're going to see if we can run on no sleep. And we are going to just do what we can to celebrate as hard as we can. I want to just run through a couple events I want to see you all at.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, get your butt down to the Pride Parade. If you've never been to the Lethbridge Pride Parade, it's something you must see.
And it starts at noon at City Hall on Saturday the 23rd.
Yep, we go right down to Galt Gardens where we put on an amazing show at Party in the Park.
It's about a 5-block walk if you are feeling like daunting walking in heels or anything. It's not that far.
So I want to tell you, if you would like to walk in the Pride Parade and you do not have a group or an umbrella to walk under, I would like you to know you are more than welcome to find our Catwalk t-shirts and come walk with Catwalk. So we're inviting all of our customers and anyone in the community who would like just a safe, wonderful group to walk with. We're going to have some music. We're going to be partying. You can join us at City Hall and walk the Pride March with us. So there you go. So I
Lots
want to
of
see our
events in the
biggest
park.
numbers ever with the Catwalk group. Just come join us. You can sit with us. You can walk with us. So after that, we are going to go to Party in the Park, and there is a beer gardens. The rest of the programming, Hey,
It's a catwalk beer
Oh
gardens
my
too.
gosh.
I just want to say that, another little plug.
I wish I had $1 for every time I said catwalk on this show.
Me too. Pay me, please.
Okay, so, and also, we are looking for sponsorship for You Asked For It. So if you want to sponsor me, you just give me a
Give
little
us your
jingle.
money.
So we'll have the party in the park with our great programming, and then that night we are having
Our dance, Pride
Yeah.
number 10.
So we are stepping up the game for this Pride dance. Not only are we having another RuPaul drag superstar,
Stacey Lane Matthews, season 3, Henny.
so we're having a Stacey Lane Matthews, and we cannot wait. Yes, good click, Greg.
Amazing.
We're also having Androgen.
Andro Jin from Miami, who is a drag king, and they are our MC this year, celebrity MC.
Yeah, celebrity MC Androgen. Like, seriously, you got to check this person.
Check them out on their Instagram. It's
Yeah.
freaking wild.
It's like spooky, gender-bending monster mash. It's amazing. And also we have the amazing DJ Dopamine. So we're upping all of our ante for this year's event.
I hear we might have some special little entertainment in between sets.
Ooh, we got some sexy go-go dancers. I've been talking to them, seen some of their outfits. So
Mhm.
we're having some adult entertainment.
And we have a completely different layout for our venue this year.
We've completely changed the layout for the dance, and we've even got kind of a mingling room, we're going to call it. So if you've had enough of the dance and you want to have a little mingle with someone,
Or maybe like
steal a kiss.
you ingested something that you don't want to tell your parents about, you can cool down.
Oh my gosh, I hope not.
This is
Let's
getting
be honest.
really dark fast.
Let's be
like-
honest, it happens.
Anyway, we're kind of switching up the dance and the layout. So there's going to be the big dance area, the party area. There is going to be an area to mingle, and there is going to be food at the event. So we are going to see you there.
Guess what the food is?
Tacos.
Tacos.
Made in Mexico.
I don't know.
No, it is.
Made at the Multicultural Center.
They're
So-
made in Lethbridge.
Yeah, so check out Lethbridge Pride Fest to get all the events. We have our awards night Friday night for the martini night.
Mhm.
There's a lot of great events. There's
So much going on. You can check that out at lethbridgepridefest.ca. They have the full event thing on there, also on our Facebook page.
and Lethbridge Pride Fest Instagram. So happy Pride. We're going to try to survive it, and we'll see you next Monday when we're back with You Asked For It. Signing off.
Bye.